Hi, I'm Tati. Let's tier rank some books. So I am finally jumping on the tier ranking bandwagon, probably now that nobody is doing it anymore. And I have never tier ranked anything before, so I thought for this video I would just start off by using some templates that I already found online. Anyway, the lists that I use will be linked in the description. Now I'm starting off with one that's called Ultimate YA Book Series. So it's like books and series. Hopefully not all of these will be books I haven't read. And of course, as I mentioned, it'll be linked in the description if you want to take a shot at it. I did change some of the names on the side. I don't think I need to explain them. We'll figure it out as we go. Let's get right into it. First up is The Raven Boys. The thing is, are we talking about the whole series or just the first book? Because I've read the first book, but I still have not finished the series. I'm gonna put it, it's pretty good. I'm gonna put it in good. Maybe my mind will change once I finish it, if I ever do. I'm so worried about someone dying in this series. So yeah, The Raven Boys goes in the good tier. Strange the Dreamer, I haven't read it. I tried, I started it, but I haven't read it. So it goes straight in there. Six of Crows, I've read the first book. Good or great? Did I like it? I'm gonna put it next to The Raven Boys because I don't know if I liked it more than The Raven Boys. I might end up moving both of them up. It depends. Children of Blood and Bone, I haven't read. Renegades, I have not read, but I own it, but I haven't read it. Three Dark Crowns, I haven't read. All of this is just going to be TBR books. Illuminae. Illuminae is great. I don't know if it's best, but it's definitely great. Simon, I haven't read. To All the Boys I've Loved Before. I love this book. Does it go in great or does it go in best is what I'm contemplating. I'm gonna put it in great for now. I don't know if I'm gonna change any of these. I didn't make up any rules for myself. Court of Thorns and Roses, I haven't read, and I probably won't ever. The Diviners, I haven't read. Shadow and Bone, I read so long ago, and I barely remember it. I'm gonna put it in okay. I don't remember loving it when I read it. Anne and the French Kiss, I loved when I read it. Rereading it, not as much. I'm gonna put it in good. It makes me want to move the other things up. I'm leaving it. Good is gonna be like my 3-star rating. It's gonna be full of books. Cinder. Cinder, that whole series is great. I'm gonna end up with nothing in the best because I'm such a harsh rater. I was Throne of Glass. I was gonna put in the haven't read it, but technically I've read like 3 of the books. I never finished the series. I quit on it because I started hating it. So do I put it in haven't read or do I put it in bad trash? I'm gonna put it there and let people be mad at me. I dislike the series so much after we got like past book 3. I never finished that monster of a book that is book 4, I think is the one that I just quit on. The Darkest Minds. I have one for the great tier, finally. I love this series and I still haven't finished it. It goes in the best tier. I still haven't finished it technically, but it's one of my favorites of all time. Divergent. Also, I haven't finished it. I never finished series, apparently. I liked it when I first read it, and then I reread it, and I don't love it. And I don't think it's fair to put it in the like one negative category I have, because I haven't finished it, so I'm gonna put it in okay. Twilight, never read it. The Selection is going in bad trash. I didn't like it. I read all 3 of the original books, and they were so popular at the time, and I tried so hard to like them, and I don't like the main character. Maybe one day I'll reread it once again because they're beautiful books. I love how they look. I love the premise of them. I just don't like America as a character for some reason. Matched is okay. I didn't love it. I read that whole series. Shiver, I've never read. The Hunger Games. The Hunger Games is a favorite. We know this, right? We know The Hunger Games goes in the best tier. Yep. That tier is looking pretty good. I'm wondering if I should move. No, I won't right now. I was like, should I move the Lunar Chronicles up to the best? But I don't think so. The Fault in Our Stars. I have not read this book, like reread it in quite some time, but it was definitely one of my favorites when I first read it. I'm gonna, I don't know if I want to put it in best or great. Best or great. Tiffio's. I'm putting it in great. Maybe I'll move it up later if I don't have enough books in there. Harry Potter, never read it. The Perks of Being a Wallflower is great. Go up there. Eleanor and Park, I've read once. I liked it when I first read it. I have since heard that it's very problematic, and I don't have plans to reread it. And I definitely had problems with the ending. I'm gonna put it in okay, just as a fair shot to it, because maybe I'll reread it one day. Apparently there's gonna be a movie. I don't know. Looking for Alaska is going in the bad trash tier because everybody loves this book. I hated it when I read it. I don't know how to explain it. I don't want to spoil it. I just didn't like it. Maybe I'll reread it. Maybe I'll watch the show. Maybe it'll be great then. Right now, I disliked it immensely. The Maze Runner. I believe I've read the whole series except maybe the prequel, because there's like 4, but one's a prequel. And I have problems with the end. I haven't finished watching all the movies either. Not that that really matters. I think I'm gonna put Maze Runner in okay. I mean, I liked most of it. I have problems with the ending though. Nothing has so far been put in good trash, which is like a guilty pleasure read. Like, you know it's not good, but you love it anyway. I haven't found any of those yet. Oh, The Book Thief. That's going in great. Or best. That's going in best. I forget that I made best the top and great is under best. Percy Jackson, The Lightning Thief. I have read that whole series. I haven't read the next one. The one where they're older and the books are longer. I haven't finished that one, but I finished the Lightning Thief series. I'm gonna put it in good. I enjoyed that. The Hate You Give, I still haven't read. So many books I haven't read. Clockwork Angel, which I'm guessing is the whole Clockwork trilogy, I think is my favorite Cassandra Clare trilogy. There's just something about it that makes it my favorite. I don't know. It's like one of the shorter ones because it's only 3 books. And everything else has a million books. And I do love how all her series are intertwined, but I've stopped reading her series. So Clockwork Angel, I have dropped her series. Maybe that can be good trash. Yeah, I don't know why. It feels like it should go there. Daughter of Smoke and Bone, I read and the whole series, and I barely remember any of it, much like the Grisha trilogy, so I'm going to put it in okay. Delirium, Delirium. That whole series ended on a cliffhanger, if I remember correctly. It didn't have the resolution I was looking for, and I disliked it after that, so it's going in bad trash. Red Queen, I want to rank it. I haven't read it. Yeah, I haven't read is going to be the biggest thing on this list. The Fifth Wave, another series that I loved and never finished. I'm hoping to finish that one soon, I think in a video. The Fifth Wave is going to go in... I really liked it when it came out, and then the movie came out and it flopped, and I was like, does this mean nobody else likes it? So I am between great and good. Just off of my memory of it, I'm gonna put it in good. We'll see when I reread it where it ends up. Everything is great, if not best, but I think it's great. Before I Fall, I've read this book twice or 3 times, but once recently I reread it to give it another shot, and I still dislike it, so it's definitely going in bad trash. There's nothing wrong with it. I can't tell you like anything specifically wrong with it, except I just do not enjoy reading it. Fallen, never read it. Shatter Me, I was enjoying. I enjoyed the first 3 books, and I just didn't read the rest of them. And I still plan to one day. I'm gonna put it in good. Great, good. I'm gonna put it in good. Carry On, I haven't read. I'll Give You the Sun, I haven't read. The Wrath and the Dawn, I feel like I read it and I have 0 memory of it. I have to check Goodreads to see if I've read it. A lot of the like fantasy books get mixed up in my brain. Yes, I read it. What did I rate it? 3 stars. Hmm. 3 stars probably is in good. It's probably a good book. Do I put it in good or do I put it in okay? Like, I can't remember it is the problem, so I'm gonna put it in okay. Sorry. This is gonna make so many people mad at me. Feel free to vent your feelings in the comments. The Wicked Lovely, I haven't read. The Winner's Curse. I really, really love this series. So this is going in great. I love this series. I'm looking at this and I'm like, there are some goods I should move up to great, but maybe. I don't know. We'll see at the end. Gentleman's Guide, I haven't read. The Young Elites, I haven't read. Been on my TBR forever. Scythe, I haven't read. I've recently heard really good things about it. The Host is good trash. Like, I know it's trash, but I love it anyway. That's easy. 13 Reasons Why is another one like Before I Fall and Looking for Alaska, where there's like people who love it. I read it and I didn't like it. And I don't plan to reread it to give it another chance anytime soon because I didn't like it. Beautiful Creatures, I've never read. Every Day, I've never read. The Shades of London, I've never read. Jack the Ripper, I've never read, but I want to soon. The Foxhole Court, I've never read. 5 Feet Apart. 5 Feet Apart, I have read. I really enjoyed 5 Feet Apart. I think I enjoyed it as much as The Fault in Our Stars. It's the comparison has to be made. They're very similar. Does it go in great or does it go in good? I really like it. I think I liked it more than the movie. I'm putting it in great. Yeah, that was a 5-star read for me. I'm not putting it in best because I have very, very, very high standards, but it's in great. And we're getting down to it. All the Bright Places. Okay, so I started reading All the Bright Places. I've heard it's great. There's a movie. But I was spoiled for the end of it, and I decided not to keep reading it. So I've technically never finished it. So I'm going to put it in haven't read it and not bad trash, because I did start it and I never finished it. So I don't think it's fair to put it in bad trash because I never finished it. But there is a reason I never finished it. Warcross, I haven't read. It's on my TBR. Astonishing Color of After, I haven't read. It's on my TBR. The Unbecoming of Mara Dyer, I did read. And I really liked it. And then I was just really confused by book 3. And I know there are more books out now. I actually bought the first Noah Shaw book. But I still haven't picked it up because I feel like nothing is still going to be explained. Like, I was so confused at the resolution of book 3, which I guess is not a resolution because there's more books. And it took forever for the last book to come out because some stuff happened. I don't remember it all. But I really did enjoy this series. Like, that first book I've reread so many times. So I think I'm going to put it in good trash. Like, I don't think it's good, but I love it a lot. Fangirl. Fangirl is going in best. One of my all-time favorite books. We don't even have to talk about it. If you've been on my channel, I talk nonstop about Fangirl. And The Cruel Prince I haven't read. And that is my tier list. In our best tier, we have The Darkest Minds, The Hunger Games, The Book Thief, and Fangirl. Yeah, those are the best ones. And then in the great tier are Illuminae, To All the Boys, Cinder, Fault in Our Stars, Perks of Being a Wallflower, Everything Everything, The Winter's Curse, and 5 Feet Apart. Yes. The Raven Boys, Six of Crows, Anne and the French Kiss, The Lightning Thief, The Fifth Wave, and Shatter Me are all in the good tier. Yeah, I'm gonna leave them there. I still haven't read the sequel to Six of Crows. Maybe once I do, it'll move up. But right now, that's about where it would be. The okay tier is Shadow and Bone because I don't remember it. Divergent, Matched, Eleanor and Park. Honestly, I could move... No, Matched was okay. Matched is like on that line for me. I could move it down to like the bad trash, but I won't. It was okay. I read the whole series. It had a satisfactory ending, I believe. Eleanor and Park, The Maze Runner, Smoke and Bone, The Wrath and the Dawn, because I seriously don't remember it at all. Good trash is The Clockwork Angel, The Host, The Unbecoming of Mara Dyer. Bad trash, Throne of Glass, The Selection, Looking for Alaska, Delirium, Before I Fall, 13 Reasons Why. And I'm not going to go into my haven't reads because why do you care? I don't think my tier list is going to match up with anybody else's. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on all of this. And should I make my own tier list to go through? I'm thinking Sarah Dessen books because I've read a lot of them and they're not a series. I mean, sometimes they're a little bit connected, but they're not like a series where I would be ranking the first book against the second book and second book syndrome and all that. So I'm thinking that'll be my next tier ranking if you want to see more. I'm also open to suggestions. I would love to tier rank all the K-dramas I've seen. I've seen like 50 at this point. So definitely let me know in the comments if that's something you'd like to see. So that is my tier ranking of some popular young adult books. This exact template will be linked in the description. I did not create this. If you like this video, please give it a like. I have new videos every Tuesday and Friday, so subscribe if you'd like to see more. Thanks for watching. Bye. My computer is right here, so when I'm looking down, that's what I'm looking at. Story, like... This is the first time the fire alarm has ever gone off in a video. Probably now that nobody is doing it anymore, which is true to my brand. So, my mom's cooking. There's not actually a fire. I just realized the fire alarm's going off and I'm just sitting here like nothing is going on. There's no fire. If you hear weird background noise, it's because my computer is really loud. I'm sorry. My dog's just gonna keep barking now. Sorry. Bye.